to the 2025 academic graduation ceremony of Ecole Sir John Franklin High School. My name is Dean McGinnis, and I'm privileged to say that I am the principal of SJF. This afternoon, we're all gathered in this beautiful setting in order to celebrate a very important academic achievement, high school graduation. But just before we begin, I'm just going to go over some housekeeping items as just prior to starting our ceremony. We would ask that everyone please turn off their cell phone, which I probably should do myself, because I did have it ringing. Magic. Or put it on silent. In case of an emergency, what will happen is we'll leave this area, we'll actually walk down the street, go to the back parking lot of YK1 or the parking lot of Stantec. It's going to be a muster point. Just a reminder, please keep the walkways of each of the rows clear of your stuff. If you have any materials, please put it underneath your seat, just in case we do need to leave the area quickly. Reminders, there's washrooms in the building just to my right if you need to use the facilities. When taking pictures, please, common courtesy is to stay in your seat. We have a number of staff that have been taking photos all day, and they will be available to all families on our Flickr account that we'll share out to everyone once they're uploaded. We're also recording the ceremony, and we'll be having that available on our YouTube channel for any family who are unable to be with us today. At the conclusion of the ceremony, what will happen, everybody, is the graduates will actually leave in the opposite way. They'll be coming in on my right, they'll actually be exiting on my left. At the end, what will happen is we'll actually gather up all the graduates on the grass area behind City Hall. We're going to do some large group class pictures, and at that point, we will then, after we do a few pics, I'll basically dismiss the crowd to go find your graduate amongst the melee. So, without any further ado, I'd like to introduce the Ecole Sir John Franklin High School graduating class of 2025. Let's hear it up for the grad class of 2025 from Colestar John Franklin High School. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand if able, and we would like to acknowledge the land in which we are on today. As members of Treaty 8, of Colestar John Franklin High School wishes to recognize the traditional lands of the Quechua territory of the Dene and their deep-rooted relationship with the land of present-day Yellowknife. We acknowledge our presence on the shared unceded territory of Yellowknife Dene First Nation, the traditional land of Chief Trigeese. We recognize and continue to appreciate the long history of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples of Canada. I'd like to invite everyone to please take a moment while standing in silence and personally reflect on your journey towards truth and reconciliation and what priorities that you would set and focus on in order to move forward. Please take a moment. Thank you. I'd ask you to remain standing and join us in the singing of O Canada. Thank you, Master Joe, and now seat. Take your seat, please. What a great day it is today, although I was a little nervous this morning, not gonna lie, grads, but it's perfect. It's ideal in a beautiful setting. I'd like to welcome family and friends of our graduates. It certainly must be an incredibly proud day for you to celebrate with your grad. I would like to welcome some special guests who are joining us today and some recognitions from some people who actually were unable to be with us. Certainly the amount of staff that are behind the scenes from Sir John volunteering over the weekend and certainly late in last night and early this morning, thank you for volunteering your time. And thank you for being a part of our ceremony. I'd like to recognize Yellowknife Education Board Trustee Terry Brooks joining us today, Superintendent of YK1 Shirley Zubeles, Assistant Superintendents of YK1 Lana Kowalczyk and Graham Arts for joining us. I'd like also to pass on some congratulations to the grads from many actually former staff and teachers you've had over the years in elementary school and high school. Also, many members of the educational services team at YK1 also put forward their congratulations. Our Premier, R.J. Simpson, and the Minister of Education, Culture, and Employment, the Honorable Caitlin Cleveland, big congratulations to our grads of 2025. Also, all local MLAs have reached out and wishing all the best on your special day. Also, the Northwest Territories Member of Parliament, the Honorable Rebecca Alty, who's a Sir John grad, a big congratulations, and certainly a bright future lies ahead for you. I'd also like to thank our scholarship sponsors today, City of Yellowknife, Diavec Mines, The Brick, City Cab, Yellowknife, Canadian Tire, and certainly the support behind the Doreen Cleary, Bernie Stryker, and the Marilyn Morrison scholarships. Well, today, guys, we are certainly recognizing a very important moment that's certainly filled with pride, emotion, and a deep sense of accomplishment. Graduation of 2025. Sir John Franklin High School opened its doors back in 1958. So today we're celebrating the 66th graduating class of Sir John. And that's something that you'll be a part of for the rest of your life. But certainly when I look at this group of kids, oh, big round of applause for our 66th graduating class. See, the board classes that were like 63 or 61 or 26, they're not remembered. 66, you'll remember it, right guys? I hope. So when I look at this group, certainly I think of certain events and activities that happen, but certainly this is a bit of a unique group because there's a group within this group that is very special. So we have a group of grads that actually participated and attended Sir John in grade 8. Only 2 groups have ever done that. So there'll be a group of kids in this graduating class and there'll be a group of kids in next year's graduating class. So that happened because these kids did a little extra year at Sir John because at the time they were building Eclo School. And so the students at at Willie Mac in grade 8 were going to move over to Sir John. So it's certainly a unique thing. I can remember when that was announced and happening, I certainly was a little, I'd say, challenged by having an extra 100 kids join us, but certainly excited. When I remember going and introducing myself to the grade 7 classes at Willie Mac, the kids seemed very excited, you know, big-eyed and looking out and saying, man, I can't wait to get to the big school and the activities and the drama and the sports. It's going to be exciting. Then we move forward with having a parent meeting. Well, I'm going to say the parents were maybe not as enthusiastic about this move. I'm going to say there was a little tension in the room, some a little more nervous than others, not saying anyone's name or anything, but certainly Janet, Carrie Lynn, the kids are okay. Because it did go by in a flash. Because look at us now. Look at the kids now, because they're not kids. They're young adults. They're ready to tackle whatever's next. That extra time is certainly unique. But even the kids who didn't experience that. 4 years has left you with lots and lots of memories. And certainly memorable moments are certainly things that you will share with your friends and fellow grads in years to come. When I look at this group, there's certainly events that stick out to me, because when I see you, I think of events or activities or something that you've been involved in or a part of in school at Sir John. Whether it's the Challenge Cup Suite 2 years in a row, whether it's the Grease drama production in your final year, whether it's art shows or music productions at NAC, raising awareness for mental health with Magma, whether it's trips to Fort Smith for volleyball or Hay River for outdoor soccer and track, debate club events in Saskatoon, or the choir performing and competing in Edmonton. Or it could be just as simple as just hanging out at school, whether it's lunch in the foyer, intramurals in the gym, hanging out in someone's classroom, or it's really just being with my favorite people in my favorite place in the building. Those are the things when I look out at this group I see. But also certainly what I see in these kids in front of me is I know these kids have put the time in when it counted most. We heard about it a little bit last night is when kids are reaching out and emailing Mr. Kirkham questions late at night and actually getting a response. Or extra help in math with Miss Loescher over lunch and giving up that time. Asking Mr. Kern or Mr. Hagan or Miss Robson for an extension in a language arts essay again. Or it's extra language support with Madame Sonia or MJ. Or whether it's choir practice with Miss Chantora at lunch and after school in preparation for a performance. These are the moments you'll remember and the stories you'll tell at future reunions and gatherings that will happen in the years to come. But today I ask the grads to do something important. Stay in the present. Because you sit here in front of us today because you have made it. You've crossed the finish line. You've been running towards this finish line for years and years. But more importantly, you've done it. You've done it in a time that demanded resilience, creativity, and a strength of character. As you step forward into the next chapter of your life, and the next chapter that'll challenge you, whether it be in post-secondary studies, trades or apprenticeships, or the world of work, or even traveling, I want to leave you with 4 themes that I think what I see in you over your time at Sir John, and then certainly I hope you take these things and move forward. So this is where I get the lecture of the kids again. Just as Mr. Trainer said, just one more time. So number 1, first, perseverance. If this journey has taught you anything, It's that life doesn't always go according to plan. There's late nights, hard losses, and moments where quitting seems easier than continuing. But the truth is this: showing up matters. Time and time again, you've walked through the doors of the school, you've faced whatever the day has held, whether it's recovering from a tough test, navigating a personal challenge, or bouncing back from a disappointment. You stood strong. That perseverance has built something in you that no grade or certificate can measure. It's grit. Keep showing up, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. That's where character is built. That's where the real growth begins. Perseverance. Second, be driven. This world doesn't need more people going through the motions. Honestly, it needs people who care, who push, who strive. And I've seen that drive in many of you, in the classroom, on the court, and the rink, on stage, in your art, in your activism, in your leadership. Whatever goal you set, chase it with purpose. Push yourself a little further, especially to make yourself more comfortable when it's challenging. Take that risk. Be bold. Remember that the effort is not about ambition, it's about its passion, your passion. Pursue what excites you, what moves you, and what makes you curious. If you don't need to know all the answers, absolutely, you won't. But keep moving in the direction of something that matters to you. Third, embrace a growth mindset. You're not a finished product, none of us are. The world will ask you to adapt and learn and keep evolving. That's a gift. Be willing to develop new skills. Seek out feedback. Stay open to change. Don't fear failure. It's often the greatest teacher. Growth doesn't mean you aren't good enough before. It just means that you believe in the potential of even more. And that belief, that mindset, can carry you through every challenge, every detour, every unexpected opportunity. So be curious, be teachable, and keep learning always. And finally, be compassionate. It's easy to think success is only about pushing forward. But in truth, how you treat others along the way is just as important as how far you can go. Kindness is strength. Empathy is courage. And as you go through the world, carrying compassion with others, standing up for others, listening well, offering a hand to someone who stumbles. Our world is facing complex challenges today. And what it needs most is people who lead not just from their head, but from their heart. Be the person who makes someone else feel seen and valued and understood. Graduates, you leave Sir John as more than students. You are leaders in your own lives. You carry stories of perseverance and passion and growth and kindness. I hope you take pride in what you've accomplished today and over these number of years, and remain excited about what lies ahead, even if you don't know what does. Take your values that guide you, take your dreams that will pull you, and let your character, your true north, shine through in all you do. On behalf of all of us, as staff, teachers, educational assistants, parents, grandmas, brothers, and sisters, we want to give a big round of applause to the class of 2025 of Sir John Franklin High School, because we are so proud of you. So now we're moving to the most exciting part of the program, because this is where I'm not lecturing. Here's what's going to happen. This is your moment on stage. This is where we're going to be presenting the diploma certificates on stage. So here's how it's going to work, everyone. The first row will actually stand up. They're going to move to my left. They're going to make their way over to the far left to go behind the trees. What will happen is we have Mr. Kern and Ms. Martin who will be reading off each grad's bio. So the grads have written a bio that recognizes thank yous and some plans for the future and those kinds of things. As the bio is being written, they will walk across the stage. I will join them. We're going to stand in the middle of the stage. I promise I will hold them here until we get photos, even though they're going to want to run off most of the time. But we'll make sure that we get some pictures. They'll leave on the stage on my right and return to their seat. After the first row is done, and we'll move to the second row and then finally to the third row. Grads, are we ready? Ooh, man, and that was kind of semi-enthusiastic. Grads, are we ready? That's a little better. Can I have row number 1 please stand up? Follow Miss Wilson, yes. As the grads are lining up, just to let all folks know who are watching, we'll be presenting the grad portfolio. In the portfolio is the Sir John Franklin graduation certificate. And if students have participated in a language program, they'll be receiving that language program, which will be distinguished by Mr. Kern and Ms. Martin as we begin, whether it be French immersion, post-intensive French, or will a day.
Khalid El Hadji. Next year, Khalid will be attending Portage College to study office administration. He would particularly like to thank his mom because if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't be here. He would also like to give a huge shout out to Mr. Knox because in his words, Khalid, you wouldn't even be graduating if I hadn't taught you this year. He would also like to thank Mr. Kilstra for ensuring he got through his math course and is able to graduate today with his friends. Ibrahim Ali. Next year, Ibrahim will be attending the University of Lethbridge to study engineering in pursuit of his dream of becoming an engineer. He would particularly like to thank Mom and Dad for always supporting and pushing him forward even when he didn't want to take the next step. Ibrahim is most proud of his little sisters Amira and Hada. Sarah Anderson. Next year, Sarah will be attending Grant MacEwan to study social work in pursuit of her dream of becoming a youth justice lawyer. She would particularly like to thank her parents for teaching her how to persevere through even the most daunting tasks, like cleaning her room, doing homework, and actual real work. Sarah is most proud of all her friends for always being the most supportive, dedicated, caring, and beautiful people she knows. Yasmin Angeles. Next year, Yasmin will be attending the University of Calgary to study archaeology in pursuit of a higher form of education. She would particularly like to thank her mom and dad for the unwavering support through the last 4 years, as well as her teachers and friends for the friendships and lessons she's acquired during her time. Thanks for all the support and guidance, as every end has a new beginning. April Ansetti. Next year, April plans to upgrade and hopes eventually be applying for college to study diagnostic medical sonography. She would like to thank her family for supporting her throughout her struggles, her teachers for their support, and her academic advisor, Mrs. Straker, for encouraging her to continue her education. April hopes to inspire her family and friends to complete high school, to never give up, and to keep going until you succeed. Hendrix Balmer. Next year, Hendrik hopes to travel to see the world, including Thailand. At this time, he would like to thank his mom, Lisa, and his dad, Ben, for pushing him to try and do his best, as well as Mr. Knox for pushing his learning and for an entertaining semester. Hendrix is proud of many things, but especially his dedication to the gym. Moving forward, he is looking forward to seeing what the world has to offer in his future. Rhiannon Balmer. Next year, Rhiannon will be attending college to study mortuary sciences in pursuit of their dream of becoming a mortuary cosmetologist. They would particularly like to thank their teachers for their support. Rhiannon is most proud of their band members. Chelsea Bartlett. Next year, Chelsea Bartlett will be attending Thompson Rivers University to pursue a Bachelor of Science with the dream of one day working in a lab and exploring the world of science up close. She would like to thank her mom, Stephen, her amazing siblings, Mr. Knox, and all the other people for shaping her into the person she is today and supporting her throughout the past 3 years. Chelsea is most proud of making it to this stage today. Bianca Bates. Next year, Bianca will be entering the world of work at Inclusion NWT. Bianca would first like to thank Margaret for her constant love and support. She would also like to thank Bing, Melody, Marcus, AJ, Abby, and Tyler. She would like to thank Ms. Tasha for all her tech support, as well as Ms. Carey for making her time at Sir John's so fun and memorable. She would like to thank Ms. Solford for all the emotional support she has given her since kindergarten. She would like to thank Ms. Brancato for all the fun activities she planned for her during her time at Sir John, as well as her continuous support. Today, Bianca is most proud of her independence she has gained at her time at Sir John. Penelope Beirut. Next year, Penelope will be attending the University of British Columbia to pursue a Bachelor's of Science. She's looking forward to trying new things and gaining new experiences. She would like to thank her parents and her brother Sebastian for their unwavering encouragement and guidance, as well as her teachers, particularly Madame Sonia, for her continued dedication and support. Penelope is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program.
Alessio Bertolini. Alessio plans to pursue further education in heavy equipment. Alessio has a keen interest in heavy equipment and hopes to obtain further training and education in this field. Alessio would also like to thank Mr. Knox for taking the time to show interest in the many different topics he discussed with him. He would also like to thank his family and his girlfriend for their support throughout his high school years. He is most proud of his determination and motivation to make graduating possible. Naya Bottomley. Next year, Naya will be attending Mount Royal University's Open Studies program, pursuing her dream of later becoming a social worker. She would particularly like to thank her mother for always being there for her father for working so hard to support the family, and her brother for being her best friend. Naya is most proud of her resilience and personal growth both in and outside of school. Lachlan Brotherston. Next year, Lachlan will be continuing his apprenticeship at Summit Air and has plans to go to college in avionics. He hopes to eventually own a plane he can work on and fly. Lachlan says he will remember all the memories he has made at Sir John and hopes his brother can make as many good memories as he has. Saya Brown. Next year, Saya will be beginning an exciting new adventure at the University of Victoria, where she plans to pursue her studies in science, majoring in biology. Saya is very proud of all her accomplishments in class and in school sports like Spike It and Cager tournaments. She is very grateful for the many people who have supported her along the way in and out of school. She would like to thank her parents and sister whose constant encouragement and guidance have been the foundation of her success. She would also like to thank her teachers and guidance counselor. And to her coaches, thank you for helping her grow not just as a student, but as a person. She is proud of all her hard work and is excited to see what new experiences the future holds. Saya is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Ace Card. Ace is taking a gap year and plans to attend art school in the future. They would like to thank their amazing parents, especially for waking them up and driving them to school every morning, and thank the teachers and staff for their part in helping Ace become the adult they are today. Keenan Carnell Sunshine. Next year, Keenan will be entering the world of work. He is looking forward to gaining new experiences, exploring different opportunities, and excited to see where the next steps lead. He would like to thank his grandparents, immediate family, and his friends for supporting, believing, and pushing him to his limits. Today, Keenan is most proud of his luscious hair. Mackenzie Chesson. Next year, Mackenzie will be attending Mount Royal University in their athletic therapy program. She would like to thank her parents for the love, support, and strength they have given her and for shaping her into the person she is today. She couldn't have done this without them. She would also like to thank Ms. Wilson for providing a safe environment and supporting her through her time at Sir John. Raymond Chesson. Next year, Raymond will be attending SAIT to study business. He would particularly like to thank his parents, Vishni Puris, his friends, and Ragged Riders Snowboarding for supporting him. Raymond is most proud of the swag he has gained in his years at Sir John. Callie Choroskowski. Next year, Callie will be attending Vancouver Island University to study interior design in pursuit of her dream of becoming an interior designer. She would particularly like to thank her mom and dad, Mrs. Frost for preparing her for high school, Mrs. Olford for everything, and Mrs. Slosher. Jessa Charvala. Next year, Jessa will be off to Olds College to study veterinary medicine and pursue her dream of becoming a veterinary technician. She'd like to give a huge thank you to her mom, Roberta Mazzaros, dad, Jason Charvala, brother, Sane Charvala, and all her friends for getting her through high school and keeping her sane. Well, mostly. As Green Day says, time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go, so make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. High school may be ending, but the journey is just beginning.
Annabella Churchill. Next year, Annabella will be attending Carleton University to study aerospace engineering in pursuit of her dream of building spacecraft that hopefully won't explode. She would like to thank her family for supporting her, even though she drove them a little bit crazy by not picking university until last week. She would also like to send a shout out to Hank Green from Crash Course YouTube videos. Annabella is most proud of winning 5 academic awards this year and still having time to sleep sometimes. Annabella is receiving her French certificate for participation in the French immersion program. Adam Clinton. Next year, Adam will be attending Carleton University to study biomedical and mechanical engineering in pursuit of his dream of designing and producing medical devices. He would particularly like to thank his family for supporting him with academics and athletics, and his teachers for always putting in the extra work to help him catch up after multiple days away because of sports. He would also like to thank COVID for making his teachers post most of their videos online, which saved him a few times. Adam is most proud of staying awake through every one of Mr. Kern's English classes. Adam is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program. Jeffrey Crocker. Next year, Jeffrey will be attending Mount Royal University to study open studies in pursuit of his dream of playing the field of university courses. He would particularly like to thank his glorious goats, Mr. Trainer, Mr. Knox, Nestor, and his loving mother for lifting him up even when times got tough. Jeffrey is most proud of his 405 bench press personal record. Ryan Cunningham. Next year, Ryan will be attending St. Francis Xavier University in Nova Scotia. He would like to thank his family and friends for being there for him throughout his time at Sir John, and Miss Young for all the top-notch life advice. Ryan is most proud of only being late to Mr. Kern's class once, maybe twice. Ryan would like to wish all of his classmates the best of luck in the future. Brooke Durnford. Next year, Brooke will be attending Queen's University to study nursing in pursuit of eventually completing medical school. She is incredibly grateful for the unconditional love and encouragement from her wonderful friends and family. She would like to thank Ms. Schlosser and Ms. Shantora for all the laughs and extra help, her father for always being a positive role model, her mother for being her biggest supporter, and of course Auntie Wendy in the office. Brooke is most proud of the friendships that she has formed throughout her time at Sir John and would like to wish each graduate the absolute best for the future. Ophira Duru. Next year, Ophira will be attending McMaster University to study life sciences in pursuit of her dream of becoming a forensic pathologist. She would particularly like to thank her momager and her sisters for encouraging her to study instead of watching TV. Ophira is most proud of the friendships she's made throughout her high school years and the memories that came with them. Ophira is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the post-intensive French program. Ella Eagle. Next year, Ella will be attending Athabasca University to study human resources and labor relations in pursuit of her dream of helping others. She would particularly like to thank Mrs. Frost, Mr. Koymans for their unwavering kindness and dedication to creating a safe environment for their students. She would also like to thank her friends, family, and boyfriend for helping her get to where she is today. Ella is most proud of her determination and strong work ethic, making graduation possible. Devon football. Next year, Kevon plans to upgrade with the goal of pursuing a career in the trades and maintenance. He would like to thank all of his teachers for helping him, particularly Miss Waugh, his outdoor education teacher. He would also like to thank his mom and dad for their love and support, and he wishes his grad class the absolute best. Jack Fox. Next year, Jack will be attending UVic to study biology in pursuit of his dream of becoming a mycologist. He would particularly like to thank his mom, brother, sister, coaches, and all his teachers for putting up with his nonsense and helping him out. Jack is most proud of living 18 beautiful years. He is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program. Simon Fox. Next year, Simon will be attending the University of Alberta to study paleontology in pursuit of his dream of doing paleontology fieldwork for the Royal Tyrrell Museum. He would particularly like to thank Mr. Doherty and his mother Stephanie for supporting him and helping him navigate university applications, as well as his father Andrew for encouraging his interests. Simon is most proud of his academic achievements in biology and social studies. He is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program.
Rowan Fulford. Next year, Rowan will be attending Thompson Rivers University to study cellular, molecular, and microbial biology in pursuit of curing boredom and other important things. He would particularly like to thank friends and family for contributing to his mental well-being. Rowan is most proud of his relationship with family. Rowan is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program. Lacey Furness. Next year, Lacey will be attending the University of Victoria to study microbiology, hoping to become a virologist or biomedical researcher. She would like to thank all her teachers, especially Miss Loescher and Madame Sonia, her parents, and her friends. She's most proud of how much she's grown, academically and personally. Lacey is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Jonathan Galvez. Next year, Jonathan hopes to travel to see the world, including Toronto and the rest of Southern Ontario. At this time, he would like to thank his parents for helping him adjust after moving from the Southern United States in the middle of his last year of high school, as well as his social studies teacher, Mr. Trainer, for spending time with him at lunch to make sure he understood the course and assignments. Jonathan is proud of many things, especially of being the top-ranked swimmer in the Northwest Territories and winning 5 gold medals and 1 silver in his first Canadian swim competition in Calgary. Quinn Gillard. Next year, Quinn will be attending Red Deer Polytechnic to study kinesiology. He would particularly like to thank his mom and dad, as well as his sister and his dog, for helping and supporting him throughout high school. Quinn is most proud of graduating and being able to do something of interest afterwards. Michelle Gahn. Next year, Michelle will be attending Aurora College to study in the Occupations and College Access program. She plans to either study business, early childhood, and childcare, or become a personal support worker. She is pursuing her dream of going to college. She would particularly like to thank her family and teachers for helping her achieve this. Michelle is most proud of her family that helped her over the years. Hayden Gower. Next year, Hayden will be attending MacEwan University to study business management. He would like to thank his family for pushing him in school and teaching him valuable life lessons. Congratulations to the grad class of 2025. Nestor Gray. Next year, Nestor will be attending the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, SAIT, to study business in pursuit of his dream of becoming the best boss in North America. He would particularly like to thank Mariah McIntosh for showing him what it means to be a senior at SJF and his caring and supportive family that always had his back. Nestor is most proud of his academic progress throughout the years and meeting his glorious king, Jeffrey Crocker. Tamara Grimard. Next year, Tamara will be attending Aurora College to study in the Personal Support Worker program in pursuit of her dream of becoming a personal support worker and helping people who can't help themselves. She would particularly like to thank Steve White for helping her make her dream come true, and Mr. Cartwright. He's a really good art teacher and made Art 30 super enjoyable. Tamara is most proud of herself for making it come true to herself. Abby Hall. Next year, Abby will be attending the University of Manitoba in General Studies in pursuit of her dream of studying archaeology. She would particularly like to thank her mom, dad, sisters, and friends for being there for her throughout high school. Abby is most proud of the relationships and skills she's gained throughout her 10 years of gymnastics. Lunar Hall. Next year, Lunar plans to travel and work. At this time, she would like to thank her family for the support, as well as Mr. Trainer for supporting and always being there for her. Lunar is proud of many things, but especially starting the Social Studies Club with Mr. Trainer.
Victoria Hamilton. Vicky doesn't know what's to come, but she's excited to find out. Vicky would like to thank all her friends for getting her this far and for keeping her sane, especially Icy, Cyrus, Oscar, and Keegan for supporting and helping her. She would also like to thank her mom for showing her that she can do anything and for being there for her in times when she felt completely alone, as well as her dad for supporting her decisions no matter what. There aren't enough words to describe how grateful she is to call you her parents. Last but not least, she would like to thank God for watching over her. It was a true blessing to be a student at SJF and meet so many wonderful people. She is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Ryan Harris. Next year, Ryan will be attending Vancouver Island University to study criminology. He would particularly like to thank his family and teachers for their support. Ryan is most proud of his family, and congratulations to the grad class of 2025. Granite Hawthorne. Next year, Granite will be entering the world of work. He is looking forward to gaining new experiences and exploring different opportunities. He would like to thank Jackie Hawthorne, aka Mom, for her constant harassment to get him to study, and Mr. Knox for his sound advice and great conversations. Today, Granite is most proud of not accidentally screwing up high school. April Heaton Veche. Next year, April plans on attending university for a Bachelor of Arts to pursue her love for English language arts. She would like to thank her mom and dad for the last-minute projects and assignments they helped her with, her friends for the memories they shared, and her teachers for believing in her, specifically Mr. Trainer for making her feel like she was capable of achieving more than she imagined and inspiring her enjoyment of poetry. April is most proud of being on the honor roll during her time at Sir John. She's excited about what the future holds for her and her peers. She is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Soy Hill Gentles. I would love to thank all the Sir John Falcon staff for their support in her final year of high school, especially Ms. Schlosser, who helped her learn and enjoy math. In the next 5 to 10 years, Soy hopes to be a medical esthetician, a nurse, animation artist, or if life takes a bigger turn, she'll be living far away in Italy, on the beaches of Sorrento, and eating lots of pasta. Leah Horn. Leah will be taking a gap year to take on more hours at work and hopefully do a girls' trip with her friends. She plans to go to university the following year to study business. In the long run, Leah aspires to become a real estate agent with her family in BC, while still dreaming of building her own business as a self-taught nail technician. Jacob Hodson. Jacob is glad to be graduating. He would like to thank Alex, Moira, Granite, and Toby for making high school bearable. He would also like to thank his mom and dad for their assistance over the years, as well as Mr. McGee, Mrs. Straker, and Mr. Morozov. Ashton Howard. Next year, Ashton will be attending Portage College for academic upgrading in pursuit of becoming a paramedic. Ashton will be playing forward for the Portage Voyageurs, accomplishing his dream to play at a higher level of football. Ashton would really like to thank his mom because of her endless energy, aka nagging. Ashton is most proud of himself for continuing to get stronger as a football player and not giving up on himself. Asher Hutton. Next year, Asher will be entering the world of work. He is looking forward to gaining new experiences and exploring different opportunities. He would like to thank his mom, his dad, and his siblings for helping him and doing everything to support him and for bringing him joy when he needed it most. Asher would also like to thank Madame Sonia and Mr. Doherty for giving him guidance throughout these past 4 years. Today, Asher is most proud of completing high school, even though he often told himself he couldn't do it. Asher is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program. Aeneas Jackson Grau. Next year, Aeneas will be attending St. Lawrence College to study environmental technologies in pursuit of his dream of making millions. He would particularly like to thank his mother, his father, and his grandparents. Big shout out to Grampy Wilson Shea for all the extra math help after school. Aeneas is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program.
Kabula Kaboigo. Kaboigo. Next year, Kabula will be attending UBC to study a Bachelor of Science in pursuit of her dream of becoming a pediatrician. She would particularly like to thank Guan and Nan for being her personal tutors, chauffeurs, and ATMs throughout high school. Congrats to the grad class of 2025. Grayson Klein. Next year, Grayson is hoping to continue working part-time at Kavanagh while upgrading courses at Sir John. Grayson is excited to learn more skills and knowledge that will prepare him for his future. The following year, Grayson has plans to attend Olds College in the Transitional Employment Program. He would like to thank his mom and dad and the staff of Sir John for supporting and encouraging him during high school. Today, Grayson is most proud of being part of the Challenge Cup boys hockey team as a coach. Go Leafs! Haley Codson. Next year, Haley will be attending post-secondary to pursue Indigenous studies. She will be transitioning into city life in Edmonton. She would like to thank her parents for always pushing her to get an education. Huge merci cho to Mrs. Lafferty, who has encouraged Haley to get out of her comfort zone and be proud of her culture. She would also like to thank Mr. Hamilton, Mr. Knox, Mrs. Griffin, and Ms. Straker for their never-ending support and guidance. Today, Haley is most proud of her success and achievements in 2025. Haley is receiving an Indigenous Language Certificate for her participation in the Indigenous Language Program. Michaela Lafferty. Michaela is still finalizing her plans for next year. She is excited to finish grade 12 and is looking forward to relaxing with all her Kirby's. Michaela would like to thank her mom for helping her with everything in life. She would like to thank Miss Carey for always being there for her. She would like to thank Miss Olford and all her teachers and EAs for their continuous support. She would also like to thank Miss Tasha for all her tech help during her grade 12 year. She would also like to thank Miss Brancato for planning all the fun activities Michaela has gotten to do at Sir John, as well as all the support she has given her. Michaela is most proud of the tech skills she has developed while at Sir John. Jessie Lamb. Jessie will be taking the next year to work and gain life experience before she heads off to university. She would like to thank her friends and family who supported her when she needed, and she wishes the grad class of 2025 congratulations. Kathleen Langlaw. Next year, Kathleen hopes to travel and see the world, including China and Germany. At this time, she would like to thank her mom for being her biggest supporter in this journey, as well as Madame Sonia for all the guidance she provided to Kathleen in her last year of high school. Kathleen is proud of many things, but especially of how much she has evolved in the last years. Kathleen is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Madison Lisk. Next year, Madison will be taking a year off from school. She would like to thank her family and teachers for supporting her during high school. She would also like to send a huge congratulations to the grad class of 2025. Ting Bai Lu. Next year, Ting Bai will be attending McGill University to study food science and is looking forward to gaining new experiences and meeting new people. He would particularly like to thank all of his teachers for their guidance and support throughout his academic journey, as well as his family and friends. Today, Ting Bai is most proud of his hard work and achievements throughout his high school career. Ting Bai is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program. Jasper McKinnon. Next year, Jasper will be pursuing a degree in honor science at the University of Waterloo. Jasper is grateful for all the friends, family, and teachers that made high school such a positive experience, both inside and out of school. She would particularly like to thank her friends and her younger sister for all the great memories they have given her over the years, as well as her dance teachers and teammates for helping her grow into the person she is today. She would also like to thank her parents for their help on last-minute projects, and sometimes even after the last-minute projects, as well as their endless support in every aspect of her life. Jasper is most proud of all the academic comebacks she has been able to pull off over the years. Jehu Mesog. Next year, Jehu will be attending SAIT to study geomatics engineering technology. He would particularly like to thank his parents, Mr. Grady and Mr. Skogie, for their support, guidance, and for only occasionally questioning his life choices. Jehu is most proud of keeping it simple and getting the job done.
Anika Majok Gordon. This past year, Anika has truly redefined her path. After a challenging setback, she bravely turned her life around, returning to school with renewed determination and earning incredible grades. Music became a guiding light, helping her to find direction and process emotions. Anika is incredibly proud of her journey and excited to embrace adulthood and independence. She would like to express deep gratitude for her dad for his continuous support, Miss Olford for her unwavering motivation, Mr. Knox for his advice and support, and her brother Malachi for keeping her company and cheering her on. Anika is thrilled to head to Lethbridge this September for school, pursuing music on the side, and is beyond thankful for the opportunities and challenges that have shaped her. Jasmine Manicum. Next year, Jasmine will be attending Thompson Rivers University to study psychology in pursuit of her dream of becoming a psychologist. She would particularly like to thank her family and friends for always being there for her through every success and every difficulty, no matter how big or small. Tristan Martin Crapo. Next year, Tristan will be taking a year off from school. He is most proud of being a part of the drama productions. It was an honor to be part of those experiences. He would like to thank Mr. Peters and his castmates for helping improve his characters and his performances. He would like to thank his family and all the teachers who have taught him. He is really grateful for the support over the years. As Tristan embarks on his next chapter of his life, he will always cherish the moments he spent at Sir John. As the curtains are closing, the play must go on. Tristan is receiving an Indigenous language certificate for his participation in the Indigenous language program. Keegan McGinnis. Next year, Keegan will be entering the world of work. He would like to thank his family for always believing in him, his teachers for their support, and Mr. Doherty for his guidance. Today, Keegan is most proud of how much he's grown over the years and his commitment to sticking to his goals no matter the challenges. He is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program. Liam McKay. Next Next year, Liam will be entering the world of work. He would like to thank his mom and dad for helping him through high school and is proud of the many learning experiences he has gained throughout his years at Sir John. Harley McKnight. Next year, Harley will be attending Lethbridge Polytechnique to study general arts and science in pursuit of his dream of becoming a criminologist. He would particularly like to thank his mom, his dad, and all of his family members for helping him through high school. LeBron James is most proud of Harley McKnight. Talia Mesra Stib. Next year, Talia will be attending the University of British Columbia to pursue a Bachelor of Science. Talia has enjoyed her time at Sir John and will always cherish the memories she's made, especially competing in the Cager tournament and spending time with her friends. Talia would like to thank her mom and family for their unconditional love and support, and her friends for the unforgettable moments. She is especially grateful for her teachers for their guidance over the years, with a heartfelt thank you to Madame Sonia for her dedication and passion. Talia leaves Sir John proud of her academic achievements and is excited to begin the next chapter. Talia is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Lily Moback. Next year, Lily hopes to travel, to see the world, including the Netherlands. At this time, she would like to thank each member of her family for all they did for her throughout high school, as well as Mr. Trainer, Mr. Hagen, Mr. Kilstra, Ms. Schlosser, Mr. Koymans, and all her teachers for everything they did to get her through. Nico Morin. Next year, Nico will be attending the University of British Columbia in the Bachelor of Arts program, majoring in political science with the ultimate goal of pursuing law. Nico has enjoyed her time at Sir John and is very proud of her academic achievements. She has fond memories of playing in the Cager tournament and the Fort Smith volleyball tournament. She would like to thank her mom and dad, brother and sister, and her grandparents for supporting her unconditionally. She would also like to thank the many Sir John teachers and staff, particularly Mr. Trainer, for enriching her love of politics, and Miss Lafferty for helping her grow her love and knowledge of her culture. Nika would like to wish all the best to her graduating class. She's receiving an Indigenous Language Certificate for her participation in the Indigenous Language Program. Hayden Murray. Next year, Hayden will be entering the world of work. He will be working and exploring different interests. He would like to thank his mom and dad for being helpful and supportive throughout his years at school, and Mr. Kern for being motivating and encouraging throughout the years of playing in the Wade Hamer Challenge Cup. Today, Hayden is most proud of the amount he has learned while in the SNAP program, working for a Casta Heli flight. They have taught him a lot and made him interested in becoming an aircraft maintenance engineer and pilot.
Maisie Murray. Next year, Maisie will be entering the world of work. She is looking forward to working and traveling next year. She would like to thank her parents for always being there for her and her teachers for always encouraging and supporting her along the way. Today, Maisie is most proud of everything she has accomplished in her last 5 years of being at Sir John. Lance Naeli. Next year, Lance will be attending YKDFN woodworking course in pursuit of his dream of becoming a carpenter. He would like to thank his teachers for supporting him. Lance is most proud of obtaining his license. Congrats to the grad class of 2025. Morgan Noseworthy. Next year, Morgan will be attending Mount Royal University in their Open Studies program. She would like to thank her parents for their support and encouragement to do her best throughout the years. Without them, she wouldn't be the person she is today. She would also like to thank Madame Sonia for always being flexible, understanding, and making classes enjoyable. Morgan is most proud of finishing high school and getting into university. Morgan is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Ava Nystrom. Next year, Ava will be attending the University of Lethbridge to study health sciences in mental health and addictions counseling in pursuit of her dream of becoming a school counselor. She would like to particularly thank her mother, Heather, and older sister, Jenna, for always supporting her through her life and helping her to achieve her goals. Ava is most proud of all the challenges she has overcome and achievements she's made through her high school career. Ava is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Ali Omer. Next year, Ali will be attending Alberta College of Aeronautics to study the Integrated Airline Transport Pilot License Diploma Program in pursuit of his dream of becoming a commercial airline pilot. He would particularly like to thank his parents for always supporting him. Ali is most proud of his success and achievements in 2025. Saba Osman. Next year, Saba will be attending the University of Victoria to study biochemistry in pursuit of her dream of becoming a medical professional. She would particularly like to thank her mother for her constant support and strength, her father, whose discipline and drive pushed her to be her best, her grandmother, whose quiet belief in her future never wavered even when Saba didn't believe in it herself, and most importantly, she'd like to thank God for all her success. Saba is most proud of making it to graduation day. Sheena Papagal. Next year, Sheena will be attending Aurora College to study nursing. She deeply thanks her family for their unwavering support and constant reminders that nothing is impossible. She is also grateful to Mr. Kilbride, her counselor, for his guidance and patience, and to Miss Slosher for turning her least favorite subject into one she genuinely enjoyed. Sheena is most proud of making it through grade 12 as an international student. Everything was new and unfamiliar, but she managed to overcome it. Henry Peterson. Next year, Henry will be attending the University of West Georgia to study STEM in pursuit of his dream of becoming a police officer. He would particularly like to thank his grandfather, Dr. Thomas Peterson, for his love and care throughout Henry's life. Henry is most proud of his inability to acquire a job in his teenage years. Hayden Fan. Next year, Hayden will be attending Carleton University to study biology in pursuit of her dream of becoming a dentist. She would particularly like to thank her mom and dad for everything they sacrificed to get her and her little sister Emily, because without her, she wouldn't know the true meaning of loyalty and love. Hayden is most proud of the person she's become, shaped by her parents' values and actions. It is truly all thanks to them. Jocelyn Ratty. Next year, Jocelyn will be attending Aurora College to study early childhood education in pursuit of her dream to help children. She would particularly like to thank her parents, Netta Ratty and Cameron Munford, her nana, Beatrice Ratty, her boyfriend, Jolan Carter, and Miss Olford. She would also like to thank Mr. Kilstra for ensuring she got through her math course and is able to graduate today. Jocelyn is most proud of graduating.
Kieran Ray. Next year, Kieran will be entering the world of work, where he will be exploring different interests. He would like to thank his parents for always being supportive, and especially Mr. Doherty for keeping him on track. Today, Kieran is most proud of getting through high school. Ella Reynolds. Next year, Ella will be attending the University of British Columbia to study media studies in pursuit of her career in digital media. She would particularly like to thank Mr. Trainer, Ms. Shantora, and Mrs. Wilson. Ella is most proud of surviving remote learning. Just kidding, it was her favorite part of high school. Georgia Ridgely. Next year, Georgia will be attending Grant MacEwan University to study the Bachelor of Arts program with the hopes of pursuing architecture in the future. Georgia would like to thank her parents for putting up with all of her procrastination, along with Mr. Trainer for his patience, Mr. Curran for his encouragement, and finally, Madame Sonia for her endless support throughout the years. Thanks, twin, love you lots. Georgia would like to extend her gratitude to all teachers and parents for their unwavering support, guidance, and encouragement. Georgia is most proud of the relationship she has built through her time at high school. She is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Chizuko Robson Hamilton. After high school, Chizu will be taking a year to travel before starting her next chapter at university. Chizu would like to express her appreciation for her family, friends, and teachers for the support they've given her. She would particularly like to thank Ms. Schlosser for being the best math teacher, and Madame Sonia for putting up with their French class year after year. She would also like to thank Mr. Kern for the endless storytelling, especially the dramatic retelling of the Pontoon Lake debacle. He can almost cram as many stories into a 68-minute class as he did gear and people into his 14.5-foot Novacraft canoe. Thanks to Mr. Kirkham for keeping physics so entertaining. She was most proud of her hard work and her achievements in high school. She is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Michael Rogers. Next year, Michael will be attending trade school to study mobile crane operating in pursuit of his dream of becoming an operator. He would like to thank his parents for pushing him to work hard to achieve the things he wants. Michael is most proud of his success in the SNAP program throughout high school. Jaden Saeed. Next year, Jaden will be attending SAFE to study information technology in pursuit of becoming a computer specialist. He would like to thank his family, teachers, and counselors for providing guidance and support in furthering his academic studies. Jaden is most proud of his grandmother, Agnes Grandjam. Jaden is receiving an Indigenous language certificate for his participation in the Indigenous Languages program. Jaira Silverio. Next year, Jaira will be attending Vancouver Community College to study health sciences as she pursues her dream of becoming a registered nurse, specializing in pediatric care. She would like to extend her heartfelt thanks to her family, friends, and Madame Sonia for their unwavering love and support throughout her high school journey. Jaira is most proud of the strength and resilience she has shown through some of the most challenging times in her life. She will carry these lessons into her future and hopes her journey will inspire others. Jaira is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Dakota Simmons. Next year, Dakota hopes to travel to see the world, including the Caribbean. At this time, she would like to thank her dad for always pushing her, and Miss Straker for always listening and never judging. Dakota is proud of many things, but especially of her efforts and consistency in life. Leora Sims. Next year, Leora will be attending Grant McEwen to study psychology in pursuit of her dream of becoming a psychiatrist. She would particularly like to thank her parents and friends for their constant encouragement and ongoing support. Megan Smallwood. Next year, Megan will be attending Camosun College to study criminal justice in pursuit of her dream of joining the RCMP. She would particularly like to thank her parents and coaches for supporting her. Megan is most proud of representing Team NT at the Canada Summer Games in St. John's this summer.
Maura Smith. Maura will be returning to the East Coast, attending Mount Allison University's Bachelor of Music program. She has been a recipient of the Enhanced Entrance Scholarship and Entrance Bursary, both from Mount Allison, as well as a scholarship from the Music Teachers Association, NWT. She would like to thank Dr. Tristan DeBorba from Acadia University for encouraging her to attend post-secondary studies in music, and especially Dr. James Callan of Mount Allison for being her mentor for the last 3 years. Maura would also like to thank her mom and dad for loving her enough to argue with her when she doubted herself. Nazé Spurrell. Next year, Nazé will be entering the world of work. He is looking forward to gaining new experiences, building homes. He would like to thank his mom for always believing in him and being there for him. He would like to thank Miss Wilson for all the great memories in math class. Today, Nazé is most proud of making it to this stage. Jake Steinwand. Next year, Jake will be entering the world of work. He will be working and exploring different interests. He would like to thank his mom for her encouragement and support throughout his high school years. Jake is most proud of the friendship he's built and his growth as a person. Millie Strachan-Legere. Next year, Millie will be joining the world of work. She will be working and exploring different interests. She would like to thank her mom for always being there to support her no matter what, and Mr. Doherty for always believing that she could graduate. Today, Millie is most proud of graduating and going off into the real world. Jordan Stroder. Next year, Jordan is continuing to build his future in heavy-duty mechanics. Jordan would like to thank Rex for always pushing him to be the best version of himself, especially when it came to basketball. To his brother Jamie, thank you for guiding Jordan towards the trades. To his mother, Frances, thank you for your endless patience, love, and persistence. Thank you to his dad for the tough love, hard truths, and kicks in the butt. Thanks also to Auntie Susan, Uncle Jerome, and Oma Josie. Riley Strobridge. Next year, Riley will be attending Nova Scotia Community College in Halifax to study aircraft maintenance engineering in pursuit of her dream of becoming an aircraft mechanic. She would particularly like to thank Madame Sonia for her unwavering support. She would also like to thank her family, friends, Cynthia, and all the school's support staff. Riley is most proud of getting a better physics grade than her older sister. Riley is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. James Tate. Next year, James will be taking a gap year. During this time, he'll be working towards his goal of becoming a personal trainer. He would really like to thank his mom and his family for their continuing support and give special thanks to Mr. Doherty. Miss Martin, and the other teachers that helped support him throughout his school years. Thanks especially to Mrs. Frost for putting up with him being in the kitchen constantly. Today, James is most proud of being able to celebrate this milestone with his peers. Cawman Surrey Tam. Next year, Surrey will be attending the University of British Columbia to study science in pursuit of her dream of pharmacology. She would particularly like to thank her mother, father, and rest of the family, as well as teachers, friends, and those around her for always supporting her throughout her time in school, through the highs and lows, and for never giving up on her no matter what was happening. Surrey is most proud of being able to keep up with the school while also attending events and helping plan. Ava Thompson. Next year, Ava will be attending the University of Manitoba to study general studies in pursuit of her dream of becoming a psychologist. She would like to thank her parents for putting up with her slacking and being there for her through everything. Her friends Abby, Georgia, and Ella for always being there and standing by her side. And her lovely grandma Dot and cousin Journey for always loving and supporting her, and all the teachers who helped her through her high school journey. Ava is most proud of her friends and all they have accomplished throughout their high school years and achieving their lifelong goals. Devlin Thompson. Next year, Devlin will be attending SAIT to study heavy-duty mechanics. He would particularly like to thank his parents, friends, family, and Miss Young for all the guidance and support given to him over the years. Devlin is most proud of almost never missing a class in Miss Young's Bio 30 class.
William Thompson. William has applied for the military with the intention of joining the military police. He would like to thank his sister Lux, his grandparents Randy and Annette Thompson, and his dogs Jasper, Hank, and Oakley. He would also like to thank his teachers, Miss Waugh and Mr. Knox, his program support teacher, Mrs. Olford, for supporting him from grade 2 right through to grade 12, and Millie for their help in chess strategy and games. He is most proud of his involvement in Army Cadets and is thankful for the opportunities this has provided him to build leadership skills. Rex Turner. Next year, Rex will be attending London Basketball Academy in pursuit of his dream of playing basketball at the next level. He would particularly like to thank his dad for inspiring him. Rex is most proud of Jordan. Cyrus Walton. Next year, Cyrus will be attending Thompson Rivers University in pursuit of a career in criminal psychology. He would particularly like to thank Mom, Dad, Grandma, Nysela, Briar, Peyton, and all his teachers for unconditional support and for challenging him during his education. Cyrus is most proud of his involvement and participation in many school groups, notably Magma, GSS, School Choir, and Student Council. Cyrus is receiving a French certificate for his participation in the French immersion program. Deacon Wedowin Jericon. Deacon aspires to go to college for trades. Next year he plans to continue working for Northern Industrial Construction. He would like to thank Mrs. Olford and Millie for their endless support and for making learning enjoyable. He would also like to thank his grandpa for his support and encouragement. Deacon would like to wish his fellow grads the very best. Alice Winkler. Next year, Alice will be attending OCAD University to study drawing and painting in pursuit of a career within art curation. She would particularly like to thank Ms. Shantora, Ms. Scott, and her family for encouraging her creative spirit and fostering an environment where she was able to thrive. She would also like to give thanks to Madame Sonia for her dedication to the success of her students and to the French program at Sir John, and to the friends she had had the pleasure to make over her high school career. Alice is receiving a French certificate for her participation in the French immersion program. Kaylin Woodland. Next year, Kaylin will be entering the world of work, where he will explore different interests and opportunities. He would like to thank his parents, Donna and Darren, for always pushing him to do better, and Mr. Grady for providing advice and encouragement relating to Kaylin's trade of choice. Today, Kaylin is most proud of finally finishing school and beginning full-time work. Icy Shong. Next year, Icy will be attending the University of British Columbia and dreams of one day traveling the world. She would like to acknowledge her amazing friends for all of the fun they had, for showing her kindness and making her school life more enjoyable. She especially appreciates her teachers for their hard work, patience, and support. Without them, high school would have been a lot harder. Icy is most proud of surviving high school and pursuing new interests. She'd also like to extend her thanks and apologies to anyone that has ever lent her a pencil. You're never getting it back.
So that's the grad class of 2025 from McCool Sir John Franklin High School. Big round of applause. Okay, the next part of our program is dealing with our scholarships. Today we're presenting 8 scholarships to graduates. Each of the kids had to apply on, and it was quite competitive. So we'll begin with the City of Yellowknife Citizenship Scholarship. If you're lucky enough to be the award winners, a reminder, you're going to walk up on the stage just on my left. We'll do a little photo, walk off on my right to return to your seat. So the City of Yellowknife Citizenship Scholarship. It is with great pleasure we recognize the outstanding achievements of this student, both academically and as a leader. Over the course of his high school journey, he has distinguished himself as one of the top students throughout consistent hard work, dedication, and discipline. He has successfully completed a bilingual program while still maintaining a competitive athlete schedule. Beyond his academics and athletic pursuits, he's shown exceptional leadership both on the field and in his role also as a coach. Also mindful of others, he's a perfect example of enthusiasm and community-focused leadership. He takes great pride in his community and is always willing to lend a helping hand. Among his many acts of service is one remarkable thing that he got involved in during the evacuation of Yellowknife. Despite the risks and the challenges, he chose to stay behind and help protect and support his city. At such a young age, he has demonstrated extraordinary courage and selflessness by putting the needs of others before his own. We are confident that he will continue to excel and make significant contributions to his community and to the field of technology. Congratulations to the exceptional recipient for his remarkable achievements and inspiring attitude. The City of Yellowknife Citizenship Scholarship is awarded to Adam Clinton. Our next scholarship is the Divec Diamond Mine Scholarship. While some students graduate with some few regrets and feel that they didn't get involved enough or maybe have missed out on some opportunity, this is certainly not the case for our award recipient. Throughout her high school years, she's made the most of everything our school has to offer, leading a rich, balanced, and deeply engaging student life at high school. an outstanding student maintaining strong academic results, earning a bilingual diploma today. Beyond her academics, she is a member of the grad council, competed in competitive sports, represented our school at many, many athletic events. Despite her busy schedule, she also found time to support fellow students through tutoring and also showing lots of care and empathy and a strong sense of responsibility towards others' success. Her drive for experience and learning extends way beyond the classroom. She also coaches young athletes in soccer, gymnastics, swimming, showing her passions to the kids and being an example of staying active in her life. Shows no boundaries in what she can do. We are incredibly proud to count her among the Falcons and celebrate the meaningful impact that she has made in our community and school. She will continue her journey next year at Carleton University in a Bachelor of Engineering in the aerospace program. Diabec Diamond Mine Scholarship is awarded to Annabella Churchill. Our next scholarship is sponsored by the BRIC, is the BRIC Falcon Leadership Award. This Falcon has truly found their way throughout their high school journey. So much that it only took them 5 years. Don't worry. It was because they started in grade 8. It's okay. This student is not only proud to be a Falcon, but they are proud of themselves for discovering their gifts and talents as they were a student for those years in Sir John. Falcons will try new things and take risks, and this student did that with passion in everything they've done. Drama productions and many, many shows. She is kind, empathetic, caring, believes everyone deserves to be accepted and have a voice to be heard. She will no doubt inspire others and have a positive impact on the world as a future writer, songwriter, and I'm sure artist. We are very proud to consider her a Falcon and be celebrating her time with us. She has been an ambassador for Sir John. She's been accepted to 2 different schools for creative writing, but she's decided to defer for a year. This year's BRIC Falcon Leadership Scholarship is awarded to Lily Moback. Our next scholarship is the City Cab Engineering Scholarship. For the last 4 years, this student has consistently ranked among our top achievers in her school, maintaining an overall average of over 90% across all academic subjects. Her unwavering commitment to excellence is paired with her deep intellectual curiosity and strong passion for the STEM fields. In biology, physics, and chemistry and mathematics, she approaches each subject with determination, discipline, and genuine desire to understand the world around her in depth. What truly sets her apart is not only her academic success, but also her dedication to sharing her knowledge with others. A natural leader, devoted mentor, she devotes countless hours to coaching young athletes in soccer, gymnastics, and swimming. Through this commitment, she has become very much a positive role model, inspiring younger students with her skills and patience and infectious enthusiasm. Her love of learning is matched by her desire to teach. She finds true fulfillment in helping others grow, whether on the field or in the academic setting. Her ability to explain complex ideas with clarity and empathy is truly remarkable for someone of her age. She embodies excellence and generosity, a strong sense of purpose. Her future is in STEM, is unquestionably bright, and we have the privilege of recognizing her achievements today. The City Cab Engineering Scholarship will be awarded today to Annabella Churchill. The Doreen Cleary Indigenous Award. This student made a tough decision to leave home and move to Yellowknife back in grade 9. Their goal was to get a high school education because they were from a smaller community where there was no high school. This student is ambitious, hardworking, and resilient. She finished her best year of school in grade 12 by even making the honor roll. This student is passionate about their Indigenous culture, being on the land, and supporting youth. She will be studying Indigenous Studies in the fall at Norquit College, and we are certain that she will return and make a positive impact on the North. Doreen, we're sure that she has your values and would be honored with this recipient today. From Wekwati, Haley Codson. The Bernie Stryker Trades Scholarship. Our award recipient has always been passionate about aviation. She not only aims to succeed in this field, but also hopes to inspire young girls who want to take a different path by pursuing skilled trades. She wants to establish herself in the trade, and she's a source and wants to be a source of inspiration, as well as share her knowledge to help train future generations. Over the years, she has been deeply involved in volunteering. When she supports a cause, she is committed fully with energy and sincerity and showing genuine desire to make a positive impact on her community. This year, she was also actively involved in the grad committee, and for her, this was an important part of her group. So making sure and representing students and everyone had a voice for all the graduates all year. She demonstrated true leadership by making sure everyone felt included and listened to. At the same time, she completed a bilingual diploma today, while actively participating in several school sports, proving that her ability to balance an academic, athletic, and community commitment. An outstanding grade 12 year. This year's Bernie Stryker Trade Scholarship is awarded to Riley Strobridge. Our next scholarship is sponsored by Canadian Tire, the Canadian Tire Community Services Scholarship. The winner of this Canadian Tire Community Scholarship exemplifies leadership and community commitment and citizenship. She is a driven student with a wonderful, kind disposition and is extremely community-minded. In her time at Sir John, she's been an active member of many clubs, including the Green Team, the Debate Club, Club Euclid, and the school choir. She played on the school hockey team, volleyball, and basketball teams. Outside of school, she teaches kids to skate and to swim, and somehow still finds time to volunteer at her church. In the fall, she'll be heading to Queen's University to study nursing. This gives me great pleasure to recognize the winner of today's Canadian Tire Community Service Scholarship to Brooke Dunford. Our final scholarship today is the Marilyn Morrison Fine Arts Scholarship. This year's award winner has made the arts an integral part of her time in high school, right through from her grade 12 year, where she was a very active member of both the visual arts and performing arts classes at Sir John. After completing her own Art 30 program, she returned to the department again to work as a teacher's assistant for the younger students at Sir John. Additionally, she found time to complete her grade 12 choral music credits and was a member of the school choir who received a third place standing in the highly competitive Alberta Provincial Music Festival just last month in Edmonton. She also represented Sir John as a member of the Alberta Youth Choir back in 2024. In the fall, she'll be pursuing her studies at the Ontario College of Arts and Design. It gives me great pleasure in recognizing Marilyn Morrison's Fine Arts Scholarship to Allison Winkler. Big round of applause for our award winners, everyone. The valedictorian address is next. Jointly selected by her peers, the staff at Sir John, and school administration, this student best represents their graduating class, and I can certainly say this young woman does. A very strong academic standing each and every year, received many academic awards over their time in high school. The student is a very driven and leads by example. She is involved in multiple clubs, the Green Team, the Debate Club, Choir, Club Euclid, many sports like volleyball and hockey, basketball and soccer, along with being involved with many things outside of our school. Makes her truly a falcon to follow. Brooke will be attending Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario to obtain an undergrad in a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, with the plans of returning north to give back to the community that has given her so much. It is an honor for me to call Brooke Dunford to deliver the valedictorian message for the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. McGinnis. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. It is an honor to speak with you this afternoon as your valedictorian to help celebrate the accomplishments of the Sir John Franklin High School graduating class of 2025. I am so fortunate to have grown up alongside many of these wonderful people. Like you, I am both proud of what our group has accomplished and excited for the incredible lives that await each of us. Now, before we get lost in that starry future, let's rewind for a moment, back to September 2012, our very first day of school. Do you remember that tiny version of yourself, ducking behind the legs of parents we set off alone to begin this long journey of education? Sure, our parents or guardians were probably crying outside the door, but we didn't notice. These same parents packed lunches for years and pushed us to explore every opportunity for success. They coached us through broken bones, recitals, heartbreaks, long flights, longer sports games, losing our phones a second time, and the many, many essays we forced them to read. They taught us to be brave and friendly and to rely on our morals. Of course, sometimes we didn't listen or we made mistakes, but I think somewhere along the way, we maybe began to realize they might know what they're talking about. Our families have carried us through every experience and struggle we've faced, cheered the loudest at every game and competition, loved on the days we drove them crazy, and for that we are eternally grateful. Parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, we thank you. We would not be here today without the dedication, love, faith, and quiet sacrifice you have selflessly demonstrated each step of the way. The values you have instilled in us are the foundation that we will continue to build our life upon. When I was little, every night before bed, my mom would ask me to give thanks for the people that I loved. I would list aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and even sometimes, when I was feeling extra generous and kind, my brother. And now, in front of all of you today, I would like to thank my family for their unwavering love and support, my friends for their endless laughter, and my brother for being the greatest teammate. It is because of people like you that we are able to walk across this stage today. To all the moms, dads, brothers, sisters, mentors, and supporters, I would like to give a heartfelt thank you on behalf of the graduates of 2025. You have shaped each one of us to lead with kindness and respect. We love you, and we thank you. Without you, none of our successes would be possible. But fellow graduates, let's not forget, you got yourself here too. Take a moment and acknowledge all that you have overcome and all the times that you have shown up for yourself. After you leave this venue today, I hope you continue to remember that this was your last chance to make your mom cry happy tears before you get to call her every single day in September. But in all seriousness, I urge you to pause and be proud. Be proud of what you have completed, the deadlines you never thought you would meet, the tests you were sure you failed, how you're positive you would never make the A team, and that physics exam yesterday, because even I didn't think I would get through that. Be proud that you endured and you earned this. As we step into the next stage of our lives, I would like to remind every one of you that you can handle whatever comes your way, and we are all rooting for you. Whatever your next chapter will be, a career in the trades, university, college, or taking a break from your studies to work, travel, or figure out your path, know that this choice is yours, and that is an opportunity to do something important, and that is something to be proud of. Graduates, keep chasing your dreams and keep being you. We are so excited to see where you will go. On my very last day of middle school, I walked the halls with my best friend Ryan. He turned to me and said, "Brooke, let's write our names in every corner of these walls so they won't have a chance to forget us." Now, while this idea definitely would have been vandalism, what I think Ryan Cunningham was really trying to say was, let's leave our mark. So graduates, wherever life takes you, write your name in every corner of the life that you live. Make it bold, make it beautiful, and don't compare your story to anybody else's. The world is ready to hear your voice, not mine. Remember that the image of the world, your image of the world, is different from the person seated next to you and in front of you. So be respectful to those around you and encourage their light to shine. Stay humble, stay kind, and never be shy about the person you have always wanted to become. It feels like yesterday that I was counting down how many years I had until grade 12. All we ever wanted to do was grow up. To become a doctor, a lawyer, or a princess. We grew up because we wanted to get to the next year and be cooler, or to go on vacation in the summer. We spent so much of our time excited for the next small step, or hoping something would just hurry up and be over, that we forgot to remember that we were growing up. And here we are now, and for some of us it may have just set in, that this is the real world we are about to enter, whether we are ready or we're not. We grew up fast, we felt it, and so did our parents. But the life ahead of us will go by that fast too. Before you know it, we will all be far away from each other, living different lives and making new memories. Life goes by faster than we want it to, so make it all you ever wanted. Don't wait for the perfect job, perfect house, or perfect day. Know what you want and go for it. I invite all of you to look around and embrace the love that we are surrounded by today. Be grateful for it and continue to pass it on to others. Graduates, please don't be strangers. As we leave this ceremony this afternoon, make your days count, laugh hard, love harder, make memories, and leave your mark. Congratulations to the class of 2025 and good luck. Thank you.
So grads, one last message. It's just like Mr. Trainer last night. One more time to give you some guidance or some quote. So just a reminder, grads, it is a very special day. It's your day. But please remind yourself to thank the people that helped support you to this point. Parents and best friends and aunts and uncles and teachers and anybody who is involved in your life. Even if they're not able to be here today, reach out. Because thanking someone is really important. It's that compassion side of you. Life is really too short. Don't let it slip by without saying the thank yous and I love yous. And certainly if you can, doing it in a purpose is impactful. But worst case scenario, pick up the phone and call them. It's really nice when you do so. At this point, certainly I do want to thank everybody for coming, friends and family, many of you who have traveled from afar. Really appreciate you being a part of our celebration both today and last night. And hopefully everybody had lots of time to get lots of pictures and such. But certainly a big thank you goes out to many people. The grad council kids and advisors who worked hard. That'd be Miss Martin and Miss Lauder and Miss Longchamps. The grad council of Yasmin, Annabella, Ophira, and Ella, and Nestor, and Victoria, and Grayson, and Riley, and Surrey for putting together all of those activities throughout the whole year. A big thank you going out to putting together the grad yearbook, the programs and certificates would be Kristen from the office, the many staff that were involved, set up and clean up and get ready for all of our events. Also a big thank you to the community of Yellowknife and the City Hall, who had certainly supported our event to have hosted in this venue. A big thank you going out to the parents who were heavily involved in our year-end activities at Folk on the Rocks a few weeks ago, and the staff at Sir John who put together the Indigenous Honor Ceremony earlier in June. And certainly the amount of hard work that went into last night, and hopefully everybody enjoyed every moment of it. So just a reminder, grads, how this is going to work is that we're going to dismiss by rows. We'll start at the back, and then we'll make our way to the front. We're going to be following Miss Wilson into the back grass area behind City Hall. Please follow the directions by our photographer, Mr. Curry. He's got the hat and the blue shirt. He'll be directing us. Following the pictures, or once we get set up, folks, that's when I'll give you the go-ahead to make your way over there. But again, all our photos will be posted on Flickr as soon as possible. That also includes the recording of our ceremonies, along with the videos that were shared last night at our formal celebration. Grads, reminder, you get to keep the hat and the tassel. You need to return the gown and the stole. That's on Friday between 9 and 3 at school. Reminder, if you didn't sign the grad sheet with your signature, that's your signature, everybody. Handwriting. That is going to be a part of the grad yearbook. Don't forget to do that. You will get a notice about when the grad yearbook has arrived and how to pick it up, whether it's in late August at Sir John or whether it's at the YK1 board office if it's in the summer. Graduates, it is your day. It's your final seconds of high school. A big round of applause for the grad class of 2025. I would ask row number 3, could you please stand up and lead us in our final moments of high school?